Oh, okay. Hey, we got one. No adjustments needed. Just start. And we already got level 3 sound. Nice. No purchase necessary. See inside for details. Two throws the budget, 2 sound. You can guarantee and kill everything on ground floor, but it's not great. No, it's just, it takes too long. Because it might not feel like it initially, but the 3 turns it takes to take out 3 cogs instead of 1 turn eats up time by a lot. Like, you are literally wasting minutes. Ooh, great item. So worth it. What's the bunny's name? That is a great question. Let's find out as soon as I get to the next battle. Like, I can't check until I'm at a point where, like, because I can't just hover here now. I gotta wait until, like, I'm in a battle. But I'll let you know. Because this guy's a goat. He's goated. He's a rabbit, but he's goated. I missed it. Reno's not happy. What? Oh, I am just not fast enough to get some of these moles. Oh no. I ran over like 2 of them. Can I get to the last one in time? I can't. Okay. Maybe spawn factory or mint would have been preferable, but we'll take what we can get. Maybe we'll get like a ton of items here early on. That'll be really, really good. And then that'll just carry us for the rest of the run. That's what I'm talking about. I'm okay with starting here now. Let's go. Great item. Let's go. Starglass is like the best item they put into the game, hands down, 100%, for real, for real. That and Dragon Wings. Dragon Wings kind of goes hard. Not just kind of, like it does. Dude's got 1 HP. Starglass is huge. Oh, I forgot to check his name. Remind me to check his name. Because this guy's a banger. Whenever they do push-ups, looks like they're hitting themselves. They're just smushing their face into the ground to give themselves motivation to do more powerful attacks. Because I don't know about you, if I do a push-up, I'm not coming up from the ground feeling stronger. I'm coming up from the ground feeling tired and my arms hurt. I'm definitely not doing push-ups so that my next attack does more damage. That's just, it's not how that works. My bad. Wizard hat good. Life of us gamers, true. 36 beans. Yeah, I'll buy both of those. Wait, I'm not supposed to use any beans. I have cash register. Whoops. Oh well. My bad. That's it. That's all I'm buying and then nothing else. Okay, name. Dr. Spackleface. What an interesting name. I'll give it to him. That one's interesting. I suck at the clicky thing. I'm sorry. I got sensitive fingers. Yay! Alright. Under 6 minutes, that's fine. What did I get? Nice. Alright. And at least I like made it up with the jelly beans. I'm back to 23. Do not spend jelly beans. Don't need to do another cog golf course. Haha. Oh, blue and a green. Reorg. Record profits. Record profits is good. I need the jelly beans. Ugh. Oh, I almost didn't make that jump. My heart. My butt. Give me a gag. Hey. +6. Pretty good. Oh. I think I can still sound here. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Ooh, and I got the fire. Let's go. You know, I'll do this extra battle too. It doesn't look that hard. I see a gold chest, I go for the gold chest. That's not always true. G Fuel code Mega Snoop. Okay, 2 gags. Definitely well worth it. Definitely going left. Reroll that. Looks good. Double battle room. I'm very fortunate for the star glasses. The star glasses have been the saving grace so far. Shout out star glasses. For real, for real. Ooh, and tiara. Ooh. Good item. Sorry, great item. There we go. That one. Reno's not happy about something, but when is he ever? My speed's 96. That has been less than grand, but I am racking up the jelly beans. If these jelly beans were real money, I might actually be able to afford rent. Okay, nothing that jumps out to me. Thinking about mentioning the canceled game Silent Hills. Which one's Silent Hills? Because I know, like, actual Silent Hill had its remake, and then remake a number 2 come out, and both of those were great, and then was it Silent Hill F that just came out? Or that was a Silent Hill game, right? And that just came out and people are loving it already. Can't think of any canceled Silent Hill games. Oh no, I've heard of PT. Yeah, no, that wasn't really Silent Hill. That was kind of its own independent thing. And PT was really, really cool, and then it got canceled, and then it got pulled from the shop, and then nobody has seen it since. And the only way you can play it is by still having it downloaded on your console. And so there's like consoles on eBay right now that sell boasting that they have PT downloaded onto them, and people pay a fortune just to be able to like download it or like buy it just for that game to be pre-downloaded on the console. I know what PT is, trust me. I was there when the words were written. Working for PlayStation, I was actually pretty well aware of what PT was. Lure gag, let's go. Wish I had better speed, but like you take what you can get. This Toon has still been phenomenal. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to, like I wouldn't want to play PT. It kind of, the scare factor, that one is a little high for me. I like to have a creepiness. I don't like to be jump scared, you know? Like that's the give and take here. Watch someone play PT was cool. Oh, I mean, yeah, I've absolutely, like, I've seen the gameplay. It's a great looking game. Absolutely. Boom. Looks good. Like, I really, really do like Little Nightmares. I think Little Nightmares is a phenomenal series because it just brings the creepy level without trying to do the gimmicks of jump scaring you. But then there are some other games that just do it really, really well, kind of like Outlast. I think Outlast does a really good job of it. Most of the Resident Evils do a really good job of it. Like abandonware? What does abandonware make? Because it's like I see the image in my head of abandonware, but I, like, for the life of me, can't put like a name to the face, you know? Toontown? Oh, you're talking about, okay, yeah. It's just like, it's that website that has those like old games on it. That's what it is. Okay, yeah. Toontown Onliner. That's not really a developer. That's just a website that I guess mods or hacks games so that you can like play the old games again. They didn't necessarily make those games though. Oh, getting better at that jump. Call fat. I think I used abandonware to get some of the old like Jumpstart games and like Clue Finders. John Toontown, the inventor of Toontown? No way. I thought his name was Jesse Shell. But yeah, like the Jumpstart games were my childhood, and I like being able to have them on my PC so that like maybe someday I could have like my kids play them. But yeah, that's what I use abandonware for. Jumpstart Happy. My favorite Jumpstart game is 4th Grade Haunted Island. That one's pretty good. I didn't know there was an MMO. I loved 3rd Grade. 3rd Grade Adventures was my favorite with Mystery Mountain. That one's dope. I just like the robots and all the different robots you had to like rescue. 4th Grade always scared me as a kid, but I'm way more willing to play it now as an adult. I used to get anxiety from doing the vampire maze because the like it wasn't even necessarily that the vampires themselves scared me. It's that I had the anxiety from being chased, you know? It's kind of another thing I don't typically like in horror games is whenever something's like chasing you. Well, that's the whole idea behind it. But yeah, like as a kid, I had bad anxiety about like being chased in a video game. It would literally make me cry. I was a very unstable child. Not much has changed, but definitely as a child. It shut down last year? Really? It was around that long? John Pork, maker of Toontown? What? Oh, we got blue. Dramaturgy, let's go. Have you played Toontown offline but the name changed one? You mean Toontown Realms? No, I haven't. But like I've seen a lot of gameplay of it. If you want to know more, I did make a video called Exploring Abandoned Toontown Servers. So if you want to know which Toontown games I have or haven't tried, I pretty much go over all of them in that video and talk about the status of them and the exact reason why I was unable to play Realms, because it's you can't download it right now. It's kind of funny. Dad wants Taco Bell for dinner. It sounds like you're getting Taco Bell for dinner. Cool math games, bro. That was the way to go. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of my cash register. Thank you very much. I missed the jump. I hate it here. I hate having 96% speed. Yo, what's up, Eprilide? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Need more speed. Tried Funny Farms and deleted it from my laptop. Yeah, it's like, I hate to say it, most of these other Toontown servers, they're not worth it. Like it's mean to say maybe, but it's true. They're just kind of not worth it. Oh, you got laid off last week? You know, I know a lot of people going through that exact same thing right now. The job market right now is terrible. It's very bad. It's not good. EA about to lay off everyone. Yeah, probably, unfortunately. We live in a society, guys. We truly do. Okay, I'm gonna need some better gags now, dude. I have the star glasses. I'm gonna need the gags that actually make star glasses helpful, because I can't go fighting 9s and proxies with like literally level 4 gags. It's not gonna happen. That's not a gag. What the heck? Please have a gag in here, please. A sound gag or a lure gag, please. Or a bamboo cane, I guess. Man. Played Fellowship back in the day. Yo, me too. Your gags are hydrogen bomb versus coffin baby. Yeah. There we go, new lure gag. That should at least help with some of the damage. Oh yeah, they did the Toon transfer thing. I remember hearing about that. I don't think they do that anymore, but yeah, they did that a while back. Kind of takes the fun out of the game though, to be honest. It's like, yeah, you get to bring over your max Toon from a different game and go do everything twice, and then that's it. I'm gonna do this twice and at least take out 2 of them. Yeah, the 2-story homes were cool, but there's a lot of things added into those older Toontown games that were just gimmicks. They didn't actually like make the gameplay better. They just were there, you know? Didn't really enhance the gameplay experience. Nobody was swapping to those servers for those specific things. Just how it is. Like, you need to change something at the core to make the whole experience new, and then add all the little stuff that kind of gives it its own feel as well. That's kind of what Corporate Clash did, where it literally fundamentally changed how the Toon battles worked. We're gonna just lure both of these guys. They had the CEO fight before TTR. But see, the ironic thing, Blaze Gamer, is that they might have had the CEO fight before TTR, but you still needed to grind your way all the way up there in order to get to it. I guess they would do the Toon transfer, do the CEO fight, and be like, that was fun, and then went back to TTR when it was done. It's okay if you can't get into Corporate Clash. The fact of the matter is there's a lot of phenomenal games out there, and they're not all for everybody. I'm always trying to gather people to try new games that aren't Toontown, like, bros, I'm telling you, Yooka Replayly is coming out, it's gonna be a banger. Ghost of Yotei is coming out, it's gonna be a banger. Little Nightmares 3 is coming out, I think it's gonna be good, I don't know if it's gonna be a banger. They did get a different development team for it, so not quite as high on them, but hoping that it's good. Do I really have anything for this? No, I'm just gonna kind of sound, I guess. I also find it off that TTCC says clothing stores will be finished eventually, but never have been. TTCC was better when it came out. Now I barely see more than 400 people. I hate to break it to you, 400 people is actually more than it used to have. Like that's true. It's actually doing better now than it was years ago. Like, obviously, what, 1.3 or 1.2, what was it, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.3 was its peak? But, like, I'm gonna be so real, if your biggest qualm is that they don't have, like, clothing stores, you're focusing on the wrong thing. I'm throwing it out there. In that Mega Snoop video when Sir Comet was doing the invasions. Now that's a throwback, man. That's a huge throwback. What do we got? More luck. It's 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power or will, 5% luck, 50% luck, and 100% luck. We're going to the mint. I don't know what this one is. It's just a weird thing. I don't know. I disagree. TTR released without, like, golf and without the CEO, and they brought back parties, and people still don't really care about parties because parties were useless. Similarly, the clothing stores are also pretty useless. Hate to say it. He was fighting with one of the moderators. I remember that. Oh, I know what the thing is. I know exactly what the thing is. Clash doesn't even have doodles. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. And it doesn't need doodles. There's a lot of things people complain Toontown Written didn't have. And the only reason they complained about it is because they were just used to it being there, not that they actually used it. You know, like that's kind of what that comes down to. Oh yeah, TTR didn't have the striped shirts for girl tunes, and yeah, nobody really knew why. I don't know. Be cool if they had more outfits. I'm sure there would be. I also know it's not the thing that they're probably focused on. Cosmetics are nice and all, but you know, fundamental gameplay additions and updates are pretty important too. Okay, a +5. That's pretty good. I like that. Complain about TTR not having the skip button for the end of the TTO days. Yeah, I think the skip button is definitely something that is nice and falls into a category more of useful and helpful and things that people actually do want and would be helped and needed, rather than just people complaining for the sake of complaining of not having it. No, it's like that's an actual like gameplay mechanic that would benefit coming back. Skip button does need to be implemented. I think we're all in agreement in that. Like, as far as the community goes, it's one of those things that doesn't have a negative connotation to be added, and all it does is add positive things for the people who want it. So it's interesting to me that they're very stubborn about not adding it back. And from what I heard, it's just internal conflicts. How some people on the staff wanted it back and some people didn't, and they couldn't get enough of, like, a vote for people to agree. So that's just why. A lot of Disney's dumb little decisions took a while to overhaul. Oh, for sure. The actual spaghetti code of TTO was abysmal. Don't want that. I like my luck. Event Horizon will be interesting to see, and I don't know how people are gonna feel about what's the new one? Hostile Takeover. I think I'll give it a shot. I'll see what it's about. I don't know if I'll put time into it, but for the sake of content, I'll at least maybe at least I'll give it a shot. As long as it's not releasing during one of my other big games that I have up on my list. Cause like, who remembers when the biggest corporate clash update of all time released on the same day that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out? Like, that was a decision. that was interesting. New Lure Gag. Lure Gag's looking good. I think I still have a fire, right? Was that this run? Do I have a fire? I do. I don't think I've had it for a while and I just forgot to use it. Whoops. After experiencing Violet and all its 5 FPS glory, I'm not sure. Yeah, but that's after you experienced it, right? The idea here is that there was a lot of hype for that game, and then it literally released to, like, or they announced, like, they knew people were gonna want to play Pokemon before they knew that it was gonna be bad. And literally made their community choose which one that they were gonna do. Like, that's kind of an interesting decision. I mean, it's fine that you're not a Pokemon fan, but like, they had to have known that a majority of their community still was. You know, like, that's just in the mind of a developer. It's the same reason, I pointed this out in my most recent video, you should go check it out, that when Silk Song announced its release date, there was about 6 or 7 different indie games that moved their release date so they didn't have to release next to Silk Song because they didn't want to compete against it. So go check out my most recent video. It's a good video, I promise. I'm trying to get it to 250 views, please. I need it. But no, seriously. It's a good video. So, like, just from a developer standpoint, you have to be smart about your own release dates. There are some that are too big to fail, and they just get to be the ones that dictate when the release dates are. So, like, GTA 5 just releases when, or GTA 6 releases when GTA 6 wants to, and everything else has to adapt. But when you're Toontown, you're competing against Pokemon. Not the smartest decision to make your make your player base choose between the two, you know? It's exclamation point new vid. It's also in the title. It's exclamation point new vid. I think the funniest joke I heard about Gen 9 was the dynamic sound and dynamic frame rate. No, you're good, Blaze Gamer, no worries. I put a lot of work and effort into my videos, and I know people love the Toontown videos, but I also put the same level of work and effort into the non-Toontown videos as well, so it means the absolute world when people go out of their way to check out those ones as well. Watching all the videos is the best way to help support this channel, so I appreciate it, guys. It's a giant micromanager. Yeah, that's a macro manager. That's who that is. He's a macro manager. It's actually a pretty good time. This could still sub 45. Kind of what I aim for. Yeah, TTCC making the micromanagers small is actually such a brilliant choice because they are micro. It's one of those fun things. Like again, like when it comes to games like that, change your fundamental, like make your fundamental change first, like they did with like the new cogs and the new battle systems and the new gags and everything, the way that works, and then add a bunch of little things that really kind of polish the game up and make it something special. You can't just do the little polishes. That's not enough to get people to stay. It's enough to get people interested, not enough to get people to stay. So that's why I think Corporate Clash did such a phenomenal job doing both. We're gonna do that, and then that, and then that. Bets on BoardBot HQ coming out this century. I don't, like, if we're gonna be real, I don't know if BoardBot HQ is ever gonna come out. But that's just like due to like priorities, how much work it would take, and how it's not their first thing on the list of things that they're working on, like at all. It's been under construction since Altus. Yeah, that's exactly my point too, is that they are not working on it. It's not being worked on. And it's like, yeah, you can theorize about what you think it could look like or what it could be. They have zero plans for it. Like the best way I can explain this to you guys is like, when it comes to like game design like this, they don't have a plan for what it's going to look like until they decide they're actually going to start making it. They have not decided that they're going to start making it, so therefore there's like zero plan on their end. If you gave the TTCC staff truth serum and they couldn't lie, and you asked them what Corporate Clash's BoardBot HQ would look like, they would tell you, I don't know. They have no idea. Because there is zero plans at the moment. We go right. We go right. Someone streamed a joke version of it, and it was Subbot HQ made a cardboard. Was not me, but I think I do recall what you're talking about. Yeah, no, that was I don't even remember what it was. I think it might have been Michael who streamed that. TechBot HQ got a courtyard and a cog facility. I did hear about that. I never tried it out though. But yeah, it still needs like a formal boss. And like the thing is, I don't think the Corporate Clash team is unable to do that. They did make a new boss from the ground up in the CLO. And it's a phenomenal boss. It's fun. Alright, we're going to fire that guy, squirt, and throw. Oh yeah, we are on good time here, guys. We are on great time. It might have been Ben. Ben might have done it. I believe it was something Ben would do. I love Ben. Shout out my boy Ben. All right, now give me max drop. I got sombrero. I don't know how sombrero is not really gonna help me, but I should be able to two-turn this. I don't see why I wouldn't. Give me max drop. That's not max drop. That's max drop. There it is. That is a lot. Here we go. I'm gonna do that. Final odds. I've played TT games that literally had level 10 buildings. Yeah, I've seen those. How much damage is that doing? It's doing 1,700. Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, boy. That's a lot of damage. I ran out of drop points. Is Ben Royko still around? Yeah, him and I went to the Wisconsin State Fair together not too long ago. That still killed him. That's crazy. He uploads like combat arm videos still. Hey, that's a sub 40! Guys, we did another sub 40. I didn't even realize. That's a sub 40 moment. What do you know? I was just too locked in talking about Toontown. Another sub 40 for the board. Let's go. Clip it and ship it. Put it on YouTube. Hi, Noah.